Did you know there's a chance that you could pay for an already empty gift card? I'm gonna show you how this happens and how you can protect yourself. Let's go. Technically, they're not actually emptied when you buy it, but what happens is scammers will steal the number, see when you activate it, and then spend those funds before you can use it, basically making it empty for you. And it's not that hard to do. All you have to do is steal the gift cards from the store, steal those gift card numbers and the pins or activation codes, place that gift card back on the shelf for somebody to purchase, and then just wait for them to activate it. Sometimes you can program a bot to basically check the gift card every hour or 24 hours or 5 minutes, whatever you want, or you could just test it manually and go and see what the balance is to see if it's been activated. Either way, when you, the consumer, pay for it and it's activated and you go to use it, the money's already been spent and you're screwed. What we're gonna do in this video is show you how easy it is to basically take the gift card, make it look like it hasn't been opened, put it back on the shelf, and then activate it. I bought a bunch of different types of gift cards here. So, I mean, everyone's familiar with the Apple gift cards. This one has like a paper surrounding to it. It's kind of encased. It's got the Apple security thing. You might be familiar with these. They have them on their iPhones and all their other stuff. Pretty cool. We're gonna see if we can open it and put it back just like brand new so it doesn't look like it's been opened. So I got that one. I got a different style one too. This is the MasterCard, the vanilla MasterCard one. So it's a little bit more substantial. They got some sort of security kind of print over that. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a glossy security print. I don't know. We'll figure out what that's for. And then it's encased in this rather substantial paper kind of envelope thing, and it's got all kinds of little security X's on it. So if you try to take it apart, it should look like it's been opened, but we're gonna see. I bought an Amazon gift card. Same type of thing as the Apple one. It doesn't have as many security features as the MasterCard one, but it's got you know, it's just surrounded in papers. It's just standard stuff, but I tried to buy ones that people are familiar with. Then I got a McDonald's one. This is the bare minimum. This is just a plastic card. The only thing that's covered is the PIN number by this security thing. We're all familiar with trying to scratch these off. So we're gonna do each one. We're gonna see if we can take it apart, put it back together, make it look like it's brand new, and then I'll show you what to look for when you're buying a gift card and how you can protect yourself. And I'm gonna call each of these companies and see what their customer service has to offer when you do get scammed, to see if there's any hope at all or you're basically just screwed. Yeah, so yesterday I'm like, I can finish filming tomorrow, nothing bad's gonna happen, and wham! Giant red bug bite on my face today. So I'm not good enough at video editing to get rid of it, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. So I got the cards, I'm dissecting them, I'm doing my best job to take off the security covers to reveal the pins so I can take a picture of it and then put it back and make it look like it wasn't tampered with. I'm not crafty at all. I'm probably one of the worst people to do this, and we're gonna see how I did. So let's get into this. I started with the McDonald's one. This is, in my opinion, the easiest one to do. I just got a really sharp kind of a surgical blade here, and I'm just peeling off this little sticker. This is the only thing that we had to peel off. The rest of the number was revealed, so I just had to get the pin, and I'm just peeling, and I was just very gentle with it, and it didn't take much time. I ended up getting it off, and as you can see, I was able to take a picture of the code. Don't try to spend these, by the way. They've already been spent, but whatever, go for it. And I put it back on, and this one turned out great. And I asked a couple people, and you could not tell that this one was tampered with, but I'll put better pictures up afterwards. Now the Apple one. So Apple, this is by far the best one. So I had to peel off the security sticker, which had a bunch of those little rips in it, which is really hard to do. I ended up cutting the paper here. Really sloppy job. It was very difficult to do. And then it had on the actual card this little gray security sticker. By the way, I found out that that was actually a sticker, which is cool. So it had this gray security sticker, and it was in a spiral, and it was impossible to get out. I could not do it. I ended up ripping it, and not only that, I ended up actually cutting, as you can see, the whole code. So I got the code, I was able to get a picture of it, but I destroyed it. So this one was, in my opinion, a fail, but what I did was, I ended up just cutting that code off. I got a sticker here. So I went and got a sticker and just put it back on, and I'm like, okay, how good can I make it look? Let's just say I'm really bad at it, like I am. I put it back and I glued the thing down. I ended up getting just some clear Elmer's glue. It wasn't anything fancy. I could have used super glue, I guess, but I just tried the Elmer's glue. and it didn't turn out that bad, actually. Like, if you look at it here, obviously, you know, I showed it to my wife. She could tell it was tampered with, but upon first glance, you can't immediately tell. You have to look. You have to look at it and compare it with other cards to see the differences and that it was kind of tampered with. But I'll put another picture on screen afterwards. Next was the MasterCard. So this one, I thought I was gonna have the hardest time with, but as you'll see here, honestly, it wasn't that bad. So I'm cutting it away. They had kind of a big opening at the top, so I used that. I ended up actually cutting and opening one of those cross kind of seams, so the security seams, I guess I'll call it, but I was actually able to glue it back down. Getting the card out was a little difficult. I ended up just grabbing pliers and just pulling it out. It had some sticky stuff on there. I took it, it had a security sticker as well. I just peeled that off again, took a picture of the code, put the security sticker back on, and kind of crammed it all together here. Let's skip ahead to the end here. Yeah, see, so right there, I had, you can see that I cut that cross, but when I glued it back down, you could not tell. This is by far the best one. I thought that this one would be the highest security, but it was the best one. And if you didn't believe me that it looks a little sloppy, I went back to the store. They all were bent. Like, look at this at the store. They're all bent with the opening, right? So mine looked honestly a little bit better than this because I had straightened it out and flattened it. So that one turned out the best. I was surprised. Now let's go on here to the Amazon gift card. This one was a little bit difficult. I ended up screwing this one up because I ended up cutting down the side, which I didn't even have to do. I could have just pulled the same technique I did with the MasterCard one and used the pliers to pull it straight out, but I ended up cutting too deep on this side. And you'll see, I'll put a picture of it on the screen. You'll see that I actually cut the side, but honestly, it still was fine. It didn't look that bad anyway. The sticker came off super easy, so I put that back on. And we'll see here, let's just skip ahead. Gluing it back down, pressed it, and it looked fine. But you can see on that frame, see that little cut there? Yeah, I cut through it. But I think if I did it again, I could have avoided doing that cut. I was just being a little bit sloppy. And again, I'm not dexterous in this time, I'm not crafty at all. I'm not good at this stuff. If you got good at this, you could easily do this with no problem. I've heard of people using heat guns to loosen the glue. I wasn't about to get into that, but I wanted to buy another one, but I don't have enough subscribers yet, so subscribe. So you just turned 10 years old, you get your Amazon gift card from your grandma, you go to enter in the code, yeah, it's gone. So this is what would happen if you bought a gift card that was stolen. They would have redeemed it already by the time you went to activate it. So what can you do at this point now if you got screwed? I'm gonna call Amazon, I'm gonna call McDonald's, I'm gonna call Apple, I'm gonna call Vanilla, and I will let you know what their customer services say. I might have to zoom through this because this is gonna take a while. Oh, okay. So I called all the customer service lines. I called Amazon, McDonald's, Apple, and Vanilla, and I just asked them, like, okay, what would happen if I bought a gift card, went to activate it, and then it said that the balance was already redeemed? And I got a lot of vague answers from pretty much all the companies. There's actually an eerie consistency from every single company. They didn't really give me a straight answer. It varied on a bunch of different scenarios. One of the things that was really common across all of them was the fact that you need to report it promptly right after purchase. So if someone buys you a gift card for your birthday and you don't use it for months, which to me is common. Sometimes I hold on to gift cards for years and I don't use them. You're basically screwed. If you want any chance of getting your money back, it has to be reported basically right after the purchase. You gotta like run home, try to redeem your gift card, and report it right away if it doesn't work. If the money's been spent months ago, weeks ago, you're basically not gonna get your money back. And on the back of all these gift cards, it says treat it like cash. If it's lost or stolen, you're screwed. Amazon, Apple, and Vanilla were a little bit more investigative. They would have asked for the card number and they could potentially track down if the balance on this gift card was in somebody else's account. They might be able to transfer it, but they were very clear that there's still no guarantee to get your money back. They just would have taken a couple extra steps to potentially get your money back if it would have been an easy situation. They were very clear though, it's very rare for people to get their money back when this does happen. Two of the customer service reps said also that persistent callers have a higher probability of getting their money back. Basically, you have to pester and annoy them to get anything. She also mentioned that they can't issue partial refund. So if you get a $25 gift card stolen, they've been known in the past to give you $10, basically to stop you from calling them again. Getting somebody on the phone from Vanilla was not easy at all. It was very, very difficult to do. And she said basically sometimes it can take months, even years to finish the investigation and potentially get your money back. So it's probably not worth it if it's a small amount on the card. So it's a pretty bad situation if you get a gift card that was already spent. I mean, you have to have your receipt and you have to report it right away if you want any even hope of getting anything back, which is very improbable. So I think the best plan of action here is to stop at the source and make sure you thoroughly inspect the gift cards at the store before you purchase them, because I don't see a situation in which you get your money back at all or in any time frame that's even somewhat reasonable. So here's the final pictures. I'm going to put them up on screen here. Here's the front of the Vanilla MasterCard. Here is one that I took in store. Sorry for the lighting differences. I didn't want to buy twice the amount of gift cards, but here's the one on the left is untampered, the one on the right is tampered. You basically can't tell that these are any different. If we're going on to the back of the card, again, left untampered, right is tampered. You can't see any difference. Actually, the one that I did, because I kind of straightened at the top there, I think it looks a little better. There's no immediately glaringly obvious things to look for. So that's a little scary. That's a little scary. This one is very, very hard to tell if it's been tampered with. The Amazon one, I messed up. I mean, you can see on the tampered version, I did have a little mark that I cut through there. I ended up actually taking a little Sharpie and painting it black, or drawing it black rather, and it did help blend it in, and it just looks kind of like a blemish, especially in this photo. It doesn't look like anything crazy. It doesn't look like it's really been tampered with that much. The back looks exactly the same. I mean, the card is off slightly from the one that was in the store, but I mean, nothing that you would immediately notice. There's no glaringly obvious problem here with the Amazon card. So that, again, is a tricky one to figure out. The Apple one was your best bet. Apple as a company, you know, I like their products. I hate them as a company, but my God, they do make good products. And even that goes down to their gift cards. First of all, you get a cute little sticker, which is just nice. But they had by far the best security. So the front looks the same. I didn't do anything to the front, but the back, I mean, I did a particularly bad job, but it was difficult to do. You can clearly see at the bottom, I completely botched that seal. The seal technically is there, but I had to cut through the paper basically to not break that sticker. And then that security thing here, this little gray, whatever, scratch off, peel off, twirly thing, that was basically impossible to get off as well. I'm not saying it's impossible. It was impossible for me because I am bad at this, but I'm sure somebody that, you know, studies this and really wants to take their scam seriously can do a better job. But this one by far was the most secure in my opinion. With the sticker on the bottom combined with that gray little seal, I think you'll know what you're looking for the most part. The McDonald's one looked exactly the same. Obviously the front of it is just a plastic card, and then the back, I just peeled that sticker off. I mean, it maybe looks a tiny bit dirty around the edges, but there's really nothing. To me, they look almost identical. You would never be able to tell, which is, again, scary. One of the pieces of advice I do have is if you're going to buy a gift card, grab it and then compare it with the rest of the gift cards in that pile. Usually there's tons of them, so just quickly look at it and make sure they all match. I mean, a scammer could have grabbed all of them and changed all of them and stole all their numbers. That's very possible, but the odds are they've only grabbed a few. You typically don't have to worry about gift cards like McDonald's or Burger King or Starbucks or Tim Hortons or wherever the fast food is, things like that. Scammers more want things like Amazon or Apple or the Visas, or Best Buy is a really big one, or Google Play gift cards. Those are the ones that they typically target. Those are a little bit more liquid in the scammer community. Walmart and Target are on that list as well. Walmart and Target gift cards are high value to scammers. Okay, that was some good content. Right? That was good content. I bought the gift cards. I demoed how you could take them apart. I showed what would happen with the customer service. I gave you pointers on how to avoid it. That is good content. Come on. I'm working on it. I'm trying to improve my editing. I'm trying to improve production. I'm trying to improve the flow of the videos. I'm learning a lot about YouTube and how to make actual good content. So I really am trying, and I really appreciate all the viewers and all the subscribers that we have so far. I just passed 5,000. It's incredible. I'm still peanuts on the YouTube scale, but I'm very happy with that, and I really appreciate all my subscribers. and I'm really gonna try to work hard to make better videos for everybody and provide value, and I want people to watch and learn and share and have fun. So if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. Consider subscribing. I'll never ask you to hit the bell because that annoys me, but if you want to, go ahead. I will always ask you to like the video though. Like the video. Just like it. Just like it. Or dislike it, actually. I think they both count as engagement in YouTube's eyes, so actually I don't care. I'd prefer you to like the video, obviously, but also dislike it if you really hated it, because I think that's good engagement. This has been another episode of Fraud Squad. Check out fraudsquad.shop, our new Shopify website. We got our merch on there. We're discounting all our old merch, so it's pretty cheap. We're working on getting the shipping prices down. So again, thanks for watching. Stay vigilant. This has been another episode of Fraud Squad. You all have a great day. I said it was a bug bite, but it's obviously a zit. I don't know why. Why did I lie? Is it embarrassing to have acne at 30 years old?